What is up, guys? Welcome back to Picking a Fight. I'm Latch.
I'm Jeff.
And today we're going to be looking at the co-main event of UFC Fight Night, Misha Tate versus Ketlin Vieira. We're going to be looking at Michael Chiesa versus Sean Brady. But before we get started, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, hit the little bell so you know when we post. We post almost every time there's a fight, whether it's a fight night or a pay-per-view. Don't matter. We're going to post. So go ahead, hit the bell so you know when we do, and like this video. And yeah, what you think, Jeff? You got the Maverick versus Sean Brady. What you think?
I think this one should have the odds from the last one.
Why?
Just because I think Michael Chiesa is too one dimensional. Like you do see him trying to progress, like in his last fight.
Mm-hmm.
Like you do see him trying to hold his own striking, but it just doesn't look clean. It just looks a little forced. And he's like, it might sound messed up, but I don't think he's like an entertaining fighter, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like watching his previous fights, it's just kind of like dragging a little bit. I mean, no offense, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like I think he has to at least be, two dimensional. He can't just stay one dimensional. Look for the wrestling like every time. That has to be like his last resort. I think use his his strong suit whenever he like needs it. Whenever he's truly in need. Not just go to it and then that's all you got, That can't be your game plan going in. So hopefully he's been working on his striking game because I think if he threats the takedown, if he threats the takedown, I think that'll make him like a very like dangerous fighter. The opponent worrying about the takedown all the time, and then if he gets crisp on the feet, I think he can use that to his advantage. It's just we haven't seen that yet, so I don't think that's gonna happen. He could take this to the ground too, but I don't think. The skill difference is that great, so he might struggle on the ground too. I honestly take Sean Brady winning.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's probably gonna win. If I had to say, I'd probably say by decision. You?
Okay. Well, yeah. Michael Chiesa, his striking has gotten better over the years since he entered the UFC, but it really isn't at a level where it's really any threat at all. He just literally all of his offense is geared toward getting the takedown eventually, including his striking. But the thing like what you said, when he wrestles, he tends to not put out a lot of output when he's there. He focuses on control, and usually fights like that, fighters like that, people don't, fans tend to not like their fights and their style because, there's not a lot of damage being done. But Sean Brady's coming in hot. They're almost pretty similar fighters in the sense that they both, the wrestling is their end game, I think. But Chiesa's huge, bro.
Yeah.
And Sean Brady's a little small for this. Well, I guess he's right there, but
Small, like small as in
I was gonna say
short?
for the division.
Or
I was gonna say short. Like he's a little stocky, but everybody else is like 6 feet, I think. But it's not terrible, but Chiesa's a huge welterweight, bro. And it helps his wrestling. In my opinion, he's not the cleanest wrestler either. Like he makes a lot of mistakes, or sometimes he just goes brute force, bro. But
that's true.
But he's still pretty good. He's pretty solid. He's definitely faced way more better competition than Sean Brady ever has. So his last fight coming off Vicente Luque, he did get that takedown. He did manage to get control, but the story seems to be the same every time, where he just gets submitted. Like I don't know, like his wrestling isn't as dominant because great wrestling can stifle any jiu-jitsu, I think. But his wrestling's not there yet. Like it's not elite. So I don't think it. That's why I think he gets subbed so many. Like he lives by the subs, dying by the subs, right? Like I want to say most of his wins are by submission, and also most of his. I'm talking about Chiesa, by the way. Most of his wins are by submission, and I think almost all his losses are also by submission. So he lives by the sub, die by the sub, and I think that's actually going to be Sean Brady's his way to victory. I think because I'm not sure who's going to initiate the takedown. If I had to put money on it, it's going to be Michael Chiesa. I think I'd be very surprised if this turns into a striking match. I do think. I honestly don't think so. I think it's gonna be a wrestling. Like someone's gonna initiate the wrestling and be better at it. I think, and I think regardless, I think Sean Brady has the better submission game. I think he's more
Mm.
threatening with it, and I mean, we all know Michael Chiesa's submission defense is not the best. You know, we saw in his last. I know Luque is a dog though, but I mean, and Pettis is a dog on the ground too. But I mean, those were, I don't know. He got submitted on shots he took. You know,
Mm.
it's not like he ended up on the ground and then he got submitted. He shot and he got submitted off his shot. So
Mm.
you know, his cardio had been a big problem. He went 5 rounds with Magny. Obviously, it was just wrestling, but so I don't think his wrestling's gonna be that. I mean, his cardio is gonna be that big of a problem here, but I don't know. I just think Chiesa showed that maybe he's not. I don't think he's elite. Like he's not top. You know, he's not top one. You know what I mean? Like, he's not the contender.
Yeah, like it's hard to move up the ranks, especially in the welterweight division, where I feel like it's starting to develop. You know, people aren't just wrestling anymore. You know,
All the wrestlers are striking now.
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
You're a striker now.
So like he has to kind of like adapt to the environment. You know?
Yeah, and he hasn't, bro. And
Exactly.
no offense, his
Yeah.
wrestling's not better than any of the other guys. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
And he, you know, at least, and unlike in lightweight, he's no longer. I mean, he's still freaking huge, but everybody's freaking huge at welterweight, you know. And he's no longer has the height advantage on any of these guys, so he just can't. I feel like he needs to sharpen, I think, his game everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, we can. It'd be interesting because I mean, where I feel like we're kind of lauding Sean Brady to be like elite, but he also hasn't really fought anybody that really has been like a great litmus test if he's gonna be like. Because Chiesa has lost, but I mean, he's lost to great guys, man.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it'd be interesting. Chiesa has a chance to show everybody that he's still, you know, he's still got it. That he deserves to be at least up there, you know, in the top 10.
That's true. I mean, I think like the reason I'm going for Sean Brady is because I feel like he's just you know, more well-rounded fighter. Like he has a little more tools in the, you know, in the toolbox. So I think that's why he's probably gonna win. Who knows, man? He might just want to keep it on the feet the whole time because he probably has the advantage there anyway.
Yeah, Chiesa would have the reach, but
yeah, but I don't think he'd know how to use that though.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like his striking's not as crisp, but yeah, I think definitely it's gonna be a close one. I do think someone's gonna initiate the takedown, but I feel like I agree. I think Sean Brady's gonna show. I think he just matches up badly for Chiesa. I think he just is not good, man. I think he has the ability to stuff the takedowns, threaten the sub, and you know, win on the feet. So I just think Sean Brady's gonna show, you know, that he belongs at least in the top 10. I think he's gonna. Honestly, I don't know. I think Save is bad. I think he's gonna sub him. I think he's gonna catch him with the submission again.
He's gonna submit Chiesa?
Yeah, either that or decision, because I don't know.
2 back-to-back subs would be awful.
Yeah, that's true. Especially Chiesa was winning that fight, I think, against Luque. But,
yeah,
but I mean, it happens, man.
So what do you think happens if Sean Brady wins? I mean, you see Chiesa's ranked number 6.
He's gonna shoot up, and it sucks because right now there's a lot of like Usman just defended against Colby. The Leon fight fell through, and Leon apparently they're in talks
with Usman,
with
right?
a title fight with Usman. So if he gets his title shot, so that's Usman off the board, Leon's off the board. Colby's looking to fight Jorge. Jorge just pulled out, so who knows when he's gonna be healthy. Gilbert Burns has been looking for a fight, and they're probably gonna give him Hamza. Who else is up there? Luque is looking for a fight.
Yeah.
He's not gonna fight Burns, so they might give him Vicente Luque, but
that'd be tough.
That'd be interesting. I would not like that. I like off the dome stylistically, I would not like that for Luque. But
I don't know, but
he's a dog, bro.
Yeah, bro. I was like, he persevered so many times.
Persevered.
Yeah, persevered.
Pierce the wheels of band. But
I mean,
but yeah. I think as long as Sean Brady, I feel like he needs to lead everything. He needs to initiate the striking, initiate the wrestling, actively look for the submissions. I feel like he's gonna be the one to just gain the advantage in every position. I think. So.
Yeah,
Brady by sub or / decision.
Yeah, I think we'll go the distance by decision.
I mean, I like that too. Distance. All right, those were our thoughts. Those are our predictions for the co-main event: Sean Brady versus Michael Chiesa. Is Chiesa going to show us that, you know, he still belongs? He's still the cream of the crop, or will Sean Brady come in and take his spot? Let us know what you think down below. Do you agree? Disagree? You think the Mavericks still got it? Do you think Sean Brady's the next big thing? Let us know down below. And
scene.
Yeah, don't forget to check out our other videos. Actually, you know, we're gonna do the main event. We are actually gonna do the Davey Grant fight as well against Yanez, which is gonna be probably fight of the night or performance of the night for one of those guys. So go ahead and check those out. Let us know what you think, and yeah, we'll see you after the fights. Don't forget to tune in.